What's up everyone, it's Kyle from Color Expression.
Hello, this is your official spoiler warning for this video. If you don't want to know what's in this box yet, click away and come back when you do. For now, let's move on.
Back with another video. I'm so excited to be partnering up with Cirque Colors today to look at their 2022 advent calendar. This one is going to have some mini polishes, some charms, some other little goodies, so I'm very excited to look at what we're getting in this box with you guys today. Obviously, like I said, if you don't want to know yet what's in this box and you want to stay surprised, just click off for now, come back once you are ready to see the swatches and the cool stuff that's in this box. But I do think that these are a great way to try out a brand. I feel like if you've never tried Cirque and you have wanted to, this is a way to try out some of their formulas, see what their shades are like, see if you like them. So I love these calendars. This is the third one that I've gotten, and I've always been a big fan of what comes inside of them. So I definitely recommend this one if you are kind of on the fence. Give this a shot. This box retails for $80 USD, and also in their holiday shop, they've put together some little holiday sets. So these are trios of nail polish that you get at a slight discount. So I picked the Winter on Ice set. I'll put some pictures up on screen right now, but you can also see the other two sets that they offer. So I think that these are another fun way to try out a few shades, get a little discount, you know, just a great way to give the gift of nail polish, or give yourself the gift of nail polish, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know much about Cirque Colors, they are an independent nail polish brand that is based out of the USA. They are vegan, cruelty-free, non-toxic, and their formula is 10-free. If you're new here and you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell turned on. That way you'll never miss out on a new video. We have a lot of new stuff coming, lots of swatches, some mixing, some great stuff. So I don't think you're going to want to miss out on that. And I mean, while you're already going to be down there, you should give this video a thumbs up. All right, I think it's time we dig into this box. So for this year's design, we're getting all of these little Cirque Colors inspired graphics. I feel like they remind me of little bumper stickers plastered all over this thing, and some of these actually came as stickers in this package. So I thought that was really cool, and I think those are just a general Cirque Colors thing now, so watch out for those. You can collect all 12, that's kind of fun. But as for the advent part of this calendar, we get each item in its little box, and starting out with day 1, we are going to get our golden celestial charms. So these are something that Cirque Colors has had in their shop for a while, and they are these little gold stars and moons and these little dots, and these are a great way to spice up any manicure, kind of have this sort of bling on your nail if that's what you like, so I like that they included these. For day 2, we are going to get actually day 1's siblings. So we are getting the silver cookwheel charms, and I pray I am saying that word right, but there's these little seashells, some silver dots, some pearls, like variations of seashells. So again, these are a fun way to spice up any manicure, and I think pair well with some of the shades in this box. For day 3, we're getting a fun little iridescent colorful twist on some charms. So these are the kawaii charms from Cirque Colors, and these are so many shapes. I don't think I could list them all. We have moons, stars, circles, diamonds, and we're getting a bunch of different colors. So there's some iridescence, there are some sort of transparent shapes in here, and they're just really fun. I love these. I love all the different things you could do with certain colors or certain shapes, and of course they come with that little insert, and then you can screw the topper right back on. For day 4, we are getting what I consider a staple in any nail kit. So this is a crystal nail file. This is etched, so the sort of gritty part of the file is never going to wear down or stop working. And like I said, these are literally a staple for me. This is the only type of nail file I use. This is the only way I shape my nails. So definitely a great thing to have in my book. As of day 5, we are moving on to the nail polishes in this box, so that is probably what most people are excited for. It's what I'm most excited to talk about. So first up on day 5, we have Georgette, which you can see is a very sheer sort of pinkish jelly shade. This is going to be the perfect color for either like a nude nail, or if you are doing some nail art and you want that nude but a little bit less just nail look. So obviously you could see at the beginning of the swatch, my nails are very yellow. I wear a lot of nail polish, a lot of different colors of nail polish, so that does stain, but wearing 2 coats of this Georgette shade, I feel like it really covers up that staining. It gives just this nice hue to the nail that I feel like doesn't draw attention to it necessarily, so I really like that. And also this is going to be a great shade for certain toppers. We're going to look at a topper over it later in this video, but I think that this is just a very, like, a nice subtle base to then kind of put a topper over and emphasize it. Next, for day 6, we are getting another jelly polish, but this one is quite different from the last. This is Kelly Jelly, and you can see it's this beautiful green shade, and like I said, it's a jelly, so as you start to apply it, you can see it's very transparent. We are going to build this shade up in 3 coats, but again, where this one's a jelly, I feel like paired with other certain things in this box, we have some charms or the topper that we'll look at later. Those are going to look so great with this shade because you can almost layer this color over those things and then give them the green hue. So you can see we built this up in 3 thin coats, but it really filled in the nail nicely. You're getting a little bit of nail line, so you still get that jelly effect, but it's not so sheer that you're like, oh my gosh, did you finish your manicure? What happened? Did you leave the house halfway through? So I really like the green color. I feel like obviously this is a very holiday tree green color. It's just very bright. It's a bold shade for anyone who wants to sort of stand out. This is going to look great at a holiday party, or just if green is your thing, this is a great polish to have. So I love that they included this in this advent calendar. For day 7, we've got a cream shade, and this one is Toadstool. So you can see it's this very bright, punchy cherry red. It perfectly lined up with the cherries on the box. I think that was not planned, but very accurate. So you can see on this first coat, we're getting amazing coverage with this shade. This is a true cream polish. So I know a lot of reds can be a sort of jelly finish, but this one is straight up, you put it on, you have opaque nails in 2 coats. It was such a good formula. It's such a bright shade. I feel like something about this red, it's almost like a neon red. It's not marketed as a neon red, but I personally feel like it's just so bright compared to a lot of reds I see when it comes to nail polish. So I really enjoyed this color, and we're actually going to take a look at it mattified as well, because I just felt like that was gonna look perfect, and I feel like I was right. I really like this shade matte. I feel like, again, for the whole holiday theme, for a holiday party or doing nail art or something with this shade mattified, it's just, oh my gosh, it looks so cool. It looks so good. I love it. It's like frosty. It's very nice. For day 8, we have another very pretty nail polish. This might be one of my favorites in this box set, but this one is Snosberry. So we're getting a very deep sort of wine red, I guess you could call it, jelly base. And then in there, we're getting these iridescent flakies that are going to look so beautiful as you layer this polish up. So like I said, this is a jelly polish, and with that, as you put each layer on, that base is going to get a bit deeper, a bit darker, but it's also going to cover up the previous layers of those flakies. So as we build this up in the 3 coats, we're sort of covering up the flakies beneath, and in the finished nail, you just get such this depth and dimension, and the color shifting effect of these flakies is very cool. We get some gold, we get some orange, we get some green at the really extreme angle. So I think that the different elements of this shade, the base and the flakies, they pair so nicely together. I love this finished look. It's like, if you like dark colors, this is gonna be a great choice for you. I feel like, oh, look at that at the extreme angle. I love all those different colors. I feel like this is sort of a fall leaning polish too. So, you know, double use, you get 2 seasons out of this one. Hey. For day 9, we are getting such a special shade in my opinion. This one is either XX or 20. I don't know its official pronunciation, but either way, this one is 20 types of holographic glitter in a clear base. So you can use it as a topper. You could put it over Georgette as I am in this video, and it's this nice, really glittery effect, and I love this polish. I think that the variety of things we're getting some squares, some hexagons, large, small, some diamonds. There are so many different shapes, and then in those shapes we're getting a bunch of different colors of glitter, and there's also a very, very small scattered holographic glitter in this polish. So you're just getting so many things going on. I feel like this is such a pretty shade. I love that they included it in this box. It's gonna pair so well with a lot of these polishes, and just like look at that as I wiggle those nails around. They are so damn pretty. I love this topper. Next, for day 10, we have maybe one of my favorite shades that Cirque Colors put out this year. This one is Night Fever, and it was part of their discotheque collection. So this was, or is, a purple jelly base, and then in there we're getting a bunch of this shimmer pigment, and head on at this angle you can see it's sort of a tealish blue color, but then when we start to move the nails around in a few minutes, we are going to see that shift through to a blue and then a purple at the really extreme angle. So I love the way that that kind of plays off of the base color in this shade, but we also have a scattered hollow pigment. You can probably see it as I am putting it on the nail, so I really like the elements of this shade working together. I feel like when you get either the head-on light, you're getting that blue shimmer pigment, which is just very pretty, and then if you're not getting that blue, you're getting the sort of purple with holographic sparkle. So I really like either way, no matter how you're seeing this manicure, no matter the lighting or like how you're seeing these nails, they're always going to be really pretty in my opinion. So I love this shade. I feel like this is one of my top shades of this collection. I love this one. For day 11, we are getting another polish, of course, and this one is Citrine. So this is part of the Cirque Colors Facets collection, which those are a line of jelly nail polishes that then have this sort of flaky holographic pigment, I guess. This pigment always reminds me of if you took a CD, and I'm praying everyone still knows what a CD is, but if you took a CD and like scratched it up, and then the resulting shreds that you get from that come off of it, I feel like that's what this pigment is. So they're these little irregular shapes, they're kind of jagged, but they're going to smooth out when you put on your top coat, and the way that they sort of play in the jelly base, so like how I said a few shades ago, when you build it up, you sort of cover up the layers below, and then the pigment from that layer gets some of the effect of the base color on it. So these ones are just like super golden. They are super sparkly. I feel like these are like little Christmas ornaments in my opinion. That's the total vibe I'm getting from this shade, and I love it. Sadly, we are at day 12, which is the final day of our advent calendar, but that does not discount the beautiful polish that we're getting on day 12. So this one is Stoneware. This is a sort of off-white, I guess you could say. Is like very white looking, but I'd say it's slightly off-white, and it's a crelly base, and then in there we're getting these sort of bronzy golden metallic flecks. So with that crelly, as you build it up, you start to cover up the flecks below, but you can still see them through the base, and I really like the effect of this one. It reminds me of like a mug or concrete or something, which I feel like maybe the name is making me think of those things, but I feel like it's just aptly named in that case, because you're getting all these little flecks, and some of the ones on top get that like metallic shine to them. And just in general, I really like this polish. I feel like this one is sort of different than the rest of the ones that we got in this advent calendar, but I really like its inclusion. I feel like it was a great sort of final day 12 shade. Now that we have seen everything that comes in this box, I want to hear your thoughts on it. So leave a comment down below. Let me know which shade is your favorite. Do you think you're going to pick this release up? And what do you think just of these 8 polishes together? Because I personally, as I was pulling them out, I was like, oh, this is nice, this is nice. But then once I saw them all in a row, I was like, this is a great set of winter shades. I feel like there's something for everyone in here. There's a bunch of nail art possibilities. Like, you can just do a lot of things with these shades. There's jellies, there's toppers. So I think it's like a fun mix of things, and I really like what they put together with this release. Also, of course, we have the sets. So I know I didn't go into too much detail, but I think that these, again, they're just a great way to try out some shades, add some stuff to your collection if you are looking to do that. So I love that they put these together, and great gift idea. They come in they come in boxes too, but they come in this little box with a little sticker. You could wrap this up, give it to your nail polish loving friend or anyone who needs some cool shit on their nails, you know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned earlier, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you're never missing out on the new nail polish or Cirque Colors content, but I think that's going to be it for this one today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!